Hi guys, thank you for making it this far in the video. A friend of mine, codenamed Skeller, sent me a link to someone who created an AI function in Excel to help his wife. You get right. Now straight to business. In this video, we'll be creating our own custom AI-powered function in Excel using Excel VBA, nothing else, just Excel VBA, and of course, we'll be using our own free, open, AI API key. Just make it very easy for us to create our own function that works on Excel to call the LLM. It will be very amazing, and you would even go about the coding step by step. Another intriguing part about it is towards the end of the video, I'll be giving you out a free custom Excel add-in that will contain this package in one for you to be able to put in your API key and use the function just like the new beta version of COPILOT function. So it's be exciting. And before we start the video, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I'm going to attend to everybody's comments. Everybody that comments, I'm going to attend to their comments between 24 hours. Any questions, anything you want, I'm going to attend to it. As long as we are under 8,000 comments here, so I'll attend to everybody. And it's time to stop yapping and let's start the video. Jiggy. So first things first, let's start by creating a simple chatbot on Excel. Let me save this file. I'm going to save it as a macro-enabled file on Excel. Let's give it the name simple chatbot. Awesome. Now we're done now. Let me format the cells to perfect for this project. This is going to be our input cell. B will be where the output will be. Can make it a wrap. Let me give it Georgia. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, this should work. Also, I can give this a wrap too. Now I can hide all these cells here. Hide. So it's looking good. I expand this also. Yeah. So the next thing now is to open up the VBA window in Excel. I'm going to do that by clicking on Alt F11. Once that's open, next thing I'm going to do is to insert a new module. Once that's inserted, then I can start coding. I already have the code already, so I'm going to just post it in and explain line by line. So Control V. Now what this code does is it creates a new sub, which is our chatbot, right? Simple chatbot, right? Last thing I'm going to do is to create a variable, which is the HTTP request, right? And I'm going to give it a request to browse the internet using Excel. That's what this line does too, right? Then the next thing is to, if you check the documentation, right? Next thing is to, go to the Gemini API website and request information from there, right? To spool the information from that website. So this gets a post into that website, right? Generative AI, OpenAI, Gemini API.com, everything like that. Then over here, I'm going to put in my API key. So if you want to get the API key, I can't show you a private API key here. So you can get it from the video right up in the corner up here, right? You can get how to get a free API key of Gemini and you place it here. I'm going to put mine here later on and you see how it works. Then the code basically says false identity, meaning that you have to wait for every request basically. The next thing is to declare the type of content I get it from the website. That's from Gemini. It's going to be a JSON item, right? Then the next line deals with you. Where do you get the information from? You go type it in column A. Then it does a cleaning of that information. Anywhere it sees columns and things like that, it cleans it out and gives you clean information, right? And that's what you get over here into column B1. So I'm going to put in the actual API key here. Let me test run. But before we do that, let me also format this properly, right? Next thing I'm going to do for this one is to insert a button, right? So I'm going to developer tab, insert and choose a button. So I can draw the button over here. I'm going to assign it from this worksheet, simple chatbot, right? I can rename this run. Yeah. So once I have that, I'm going to also edit my code here to get the API key. So once you have your API key, you can do yours from your end, right? Just put in the API key in that slot there and you are good to go. So what this code does is if I put in the numbers here or a prompt here, right, it requests the result to go show over here. That's what it does. So I can just give it a coloring to make it distinguishable, right? Can hide this, hide all this. Perfect. So we have just two parts to work on. So let me give it a request. How many countries do we have in Asia? So I run that. Yeah, you see the results. I mean, it has some unclean information, but this works perfectly. It gives you everything. List of companies, everybody, yeah, you can see everything is here. All the information. You can ask more information. You can just say summarize IFRS 18 in 20 words with and just plain text, nothing more. Yeah, it says IFRS, you can see, right? Perfect. Yeah. Without any much discussion, it just gives you the answer. So basically that's how to create a simple chatbot in Excel. It does everything you need directly from LLM, basically. You can ask any question, do anything. I think the token limit for a free Gemini API key is quite a lot. I mean, you use it for a while before it runs out and you keep on getting replenished daily. So that's perfect. The next time I'm going to show you an Excel addin I created that makes you even just securely put in your API key and work from that. So that way you don't have to have the API key exposed in the code at all. And you can even do a lot of things like list out information, work like using a function which is like equals to AI. Then you speak into the AI and it helps do everything, just like the current beta version of equals to COPILOT. So stay tuned for the second part of the video.